Hello friends, welcome to this session of Quality of India. Myself Aryan Vishwakarma, and in this program we are going to learn about some types of quality management systems or the practices used in quality management which are essential for managing the product quality, services quality and for continual improvement. So friends, when we talk about quality management, it's a very big subject, vast subject, and every company will have some sort of management system, maybe a formal or informal management system to manage quality. When we talk about quality, it could be product quality, it could be service quality, depending upon the kind of organization we are working with. Okay, and there are different kind of systems are also there, different kinds of practices are also there. So we have listed over here 4 prominent types of management systems or quality management system practices which are prevalent in industries. So we can see here the first one we are going to talk about in brief is TQM. It's a small program, it's not a detailed one because all of these subjects are pretty big in nature. We are going to have gist about the content of these subjects. Okay, so the first one we are going to talk about is total quality management, second one is Six Sigma, and third is quality management system, and fourth one is quality function deployments. So all of these are all big subjects. We are going to talk about broadly what all are the main elements of these programs. Okay, so talking about total quality management, this primarily involves employees engagement across the board, across the level of the organizations, and the objective is to have continual improvement in long-term success. Okay, so long-term success of the organization, continual improvement in businesses, in the processes, okay, and enhancing customer satisfaction. Six Sigma, when we talk, it's primarily breakthrough improvement program, cross-function team, or you can say breakthrough problem-solving approach, which works primarily on elimination of defects, minimizing process variability. So primarily the Six Sigma is used for variability reduction. In lot many places, Lean Six Sigma used. So some element of Lean would be also there in Six Sigma. The next one is quality management system. So quality management system is a management system developed by ISO. We are going to talk about that also a little bit. Then fourth one is quality function deployments, which primarily translates customer needs into features or technical aspects we are going to convert. So let's talk about each of these things in a little bit more details. So the first topic of quality management we are going to talk about is total quality management. So total quality management, it is a big philosophy. In fact, we have a separate small video in YouTube itself, and we have a detailed course on total quality management and world-class manufacturing practices. So if you want to avail or learn that particular subject, you can buy that course from our portal. Okay, so talking about total quality management, it's a comprehensive approach that involves all employees. So the aim of total quality management is engaging every employee working in every department in continual improvement or continuous improvement in all aspects of business. So does not matter which department you are working on or you are working with, whether you are in sales or marketing or HR or production or quality. So everywhere the people should be engaged in doing some continual improvement activity for customer satisfaction and for business success. Okay, so the focus of total quality management is on customer focus. So this is one of the critical aspect of business. So we need to understand customer requirements and we need to meet and we need to exceed the customer requirements. So not only customer satisfaction but going beyond that toward customer delight. Okay. The next one is employee involvement or employee engagement. So we need to ensure that employee across board are engaged directly, indirectly, somewhere in some project for quality improvement. The next one is focus on the process or process orientation. So each and every set of activities are considered as process. Okay, or you can say process approach is used managing various activities, and we need to ensure that the processes are well defined, they are properly controlled by people, okay, and defined system. Integrated system, so all the systems working together, that needs to be also ensured. Then continuous improvement or continual improvement. So continual improvement across board in all the processes, and products also should be continuously improving, defects should continuously reducing, productivity should improve, okay, communication should enhance, better coordination between supplier, the organization and the customer. So these are some of the critical focus area of total quality management. The next important quality management methodology, I would say, or breakthrough methodology which is used in quality management is Six Sigma. So Six Sigma or Lean Six Sigma, okay. In lot many places nowadays, Lean Six Sigma is taught. In fact, at Quality Hub India also, we have various programs on Lean Six Sigma, Yellow Belt, Green Belt, Black Belt, Master Black Belts also. So we work on Lean Six Sigma. So some element of Lean is also there in Six Sigma, that is DMAC approach we use, and some Lean critical tools are also taught. So we use here DMAC approach, which is define, measure, analyze, improve and control, or DFSS, which is designed for Six Sigma, depending upon the kind of project you are working on. So primarily in the existing processes, we work on DMAC approach, 5-phase approach. So first would be defining the process, understanding the process, understanding the problem, then measuring the current scenario, analyzing, then making improvement or initiating action, then controlling the access and monitoring the whys. That are the requirement over here. We use 5-phase approach, DMAC approach. Focus is on the defect or variability reduction, and the aim is to reach Six Sigma level or 3.4 defect per million opportunity. So this is the aim of most of the companies. 3.4 defects, or you can say 0 defects, it is almost close to 0 defects. So you can say it is a mantra for helping the organization to march toward 0 defect, because now in current kind of competitive scenarios, most of the companies they work toward 0 defect. So this is also almost like 0 defects only. So Six Sigma would also boost confidence of the organization, enhance the capability of people in problem solving, in learning various best practices, and then identifying project, working on them and making continual improvement. So it's a data-driven decision-making process. We use lots of statistical methods, statistical tools like design of experiments, ANOVA, regression, so which are generally being taught in various programs like Six Sigma Green Belt, Black Belt, Master Black Belt, and people are well versed with all these tools, problem-solving tools and other various methodologies. Then they also learn Minitab software for using the statistical tools. They are formally trained. They also get certified, which not only helps them individually enhancing their credibility, but it also boosts the confidence of the company, confidence of individuals, okay, bring in some expertise of problem solving. Okay, so this is the second quality management methodology. Third one is quality management system. So this is one of the foundation, I would say, for any organization whoever wants to march toward continuous improvement journey. So without having a basic quality management system, you cannot think of breakthrough improvement. For an example, if at all you want to go for Six Sigma also, in fact, we normally recommend you must be having basic quality management system. Quality management system does not mean formal certification. Certification is good. That is also necessary. We are also a certification body accredited by NIBCB, okay. But certification is one part. Proper implementation is another part, okay. So I am insisting on proper implementation of quality management system. There are various quality management systems are there. Talking about general quality management system, ISO 9001 is there, which is a general quality management system for any organization. There are many industry specific quality management systems are also there. For example, IATF 16949, IATF 16949, which is for automotive industry, then AS 9100, which is for aviation, space and defense, okay, TL 9000 is there, okay. There are many more standards are there. ISO 13485 is there, which is for medical devices. So lot many industry specific quality management systems are there, okay. So the primary aim of quality management system is establishing or helping organization to establish basic system, basic foundation, wherein basic work instructions are there, basic roles and responsibilities are defined, organizational structure is defined, KPI is defined, people know what to do, how to do, okay, and if there are problems, if there are challenges, how to act on them. There are work instructions, SOP for that also. There are formal training program which is also requirement, formal auditing being done, formal management review meeting are conducted. So these are all requirements of quality management system which is necessary for every organization. Okay, so there are documentation which are being done in quality management system, various procedures, the manuals and other documents are created. Risk management is one of the critical aspect. In fact, ISO 9001, not only 9001, other management systems also, they talk about risk management. So you are able to identify the risk which are affecting the products and service qualities, and you can initiate action on mitigating them. Then continual improvement or continuous improvement is also a requirement. ISO has 10 clauses, and if you talk about the last clause, clause number 10 talks about improvement, and clause number 10.3 in ISO 9001 talks about continual improvement. Okay, so ISO talks about focus on continual improvement. So everywhere, every department or every function or every processes should have continual improvement. So I'm talking about departments. ISO nowhere talks about department. It basically requires the organization to focus on continual improvement, and the different processes or practices within the organization should have continual improvement. Then auditing is also a formal requirement. You have internal audits, you have external audits, like third party formal audits are also conducted, and you are formally certified for various ISO standards. Right now we are talking about quality management system, since we are talking about quality management, but there are many management systems are there. Now talking about the fourth management system or fourth management method, this is quality function deployment. It's a very important subject and interesting subject also. We have a detailed course also in this, QFD, quality function deployment. So this is basically a tool, I would say, wherein you identify customer needs and expectation, and then all those customer needs and expectations which are not generally being expressed in technical term, you convert them into technical terms or technical aspects, because to control the product we need to have the technical attributes, the features, the dimension needs to be converted into technical aspects, OD, ID, length, and then tolerance. So how to convert customer needs and expectation into technical features? Here this tool is going to help you, quality function deployment, right? So here we use house of quality concept. House of quality, it is basically a matrix that relates customer requirements to engineering requirements. In a phase manner, we keep on converting the elements. Okay, voice of customer we can clearly identify. Okay, so this incorporate customer inputs and performance or preferences into product development, the processes. Okay, it's a very critical tool for any organization, especially for the manufacturing organization, I would say. Then cross-function team approach is needed over here because it's a purely technical subject. So cross-function collaboration or CFT approach is ensured over here. Communication is very much important. That's an essential part of business also. So ongoing communication not only within the group but outside also with the customer and with the suppliers are also needed. Okay, and there are phases. So in a phases manner we keep on working on this product planning, product development, and process planning and production planning. So we identify all the technical requirements. How do we do that? This is a broad level example. I'm not going to go into details. So in a phase wise manner, we keep on identifying what and then how. Okay, and from one level, whatever what is there and whatever how we identify, it goes to the next level. Okay, so how from one level that becomes what for the other level. Then from what we identify how, then it will become what for the next, then how, then what for the next, and then how. Okay, how means how to execute or how to identify the features, the specific targets. Okay, so for an example over here you can see from product definition to product development to process development to process quality control. In a phase wise manner we are moving on and on. Okay, So from assembly to sub-assembly to component to production process, we identify various targets. So specific target here we identify to the next level, then process parameter we identify, and then quality targets also we identify. Okay. So in this way we work on quality function deployment, or house of quality is also used as a tool over here. So friends, these are the 4 tools we have understood in a broader sense. What's your take on this? Please write down in the comment section which one you have used so far, which one you like the most, and what's your understanding. Please share your thought in the comment section. And also, as I've told you, we impart training program in all these subjects in details. If you require any classroom training program, you can contact us. If you require any ISO certification, you can contact us. We are a certification body. If you require any consultancy, business consultancy for implementation of Six Sigma or lean manufacturing or TQM or TPM, for that also you can contact us. For detail about our services, you can visit our website www.qualityhaven.com, and you can download our app from Android store and iOS store. There are 100+ online courses available in Hindi and English languages. In case of any query, feel free to contact us. Take care. Bye for now. See you in next video. Jai Hind.